Hey guys, we gotta talk. We gotta talk about some stuff that Nexon's doing, and I'm not pleased about it, and you guys shouldn't be either. Now, before I go into what I'm gonna talk about today, I want you guys to know that I am not pre-planning this video at all. I have scripted nothing. I normally don't script my videos anyway, but I usually think about them for a solid 10 to 20 minutes before I actually sit down and record my conversation that I'm gonna have with you guys before I go and record my commentary. I'm doing this entirely ad-lib, and so I'm going to say whatever comes out of my mouth. I will take very little responsibility for because I'm doing this partially out of emotion and partially out of really a lot of just disappointment for what Nexon is doing right now. And so I want to talk about these sales that we're seeing now. I'm sure most of you are aware of them. There's these crazy sales going on, which in hindsight are pretty good deals compared to what Nexon normally puts out. However, I want you guys to think about something. Look at how much money this stuff costs. Now, I know you guys who've been playing this game for a long time are like, oh, that's not a big deal. That's what Nexon normally charges. But is it okay that this has become the norm? Is it okay that we're still kind of enabling them to do this? Is it okay that we can keep saying, oh, yeah, put out a SG50 that has one more shot in the mag and holds four more shots total, I guess, than the regular one, and then just give it teeny tiny little stat buffs in areas that it doesn't really matter, and it's not going to perform that much better anyway, and charge more money for it? Like this much more money? You're telling me that it's okay to take a game that is in theory supposed to be free to play, and now I get this. This has been something that's been going on for a long time. Clearly this game it's free to play, but it's clearly pay to win. It's been that way for a while, and that's not going to change. I'm not going to ask Nexon to do a 180 on their economic policy, but I want them to tone it down. Like a lot. Like this is ridiculous. I know I don't have any gameplay to go with this, guys. I don't have any time to get it right now, but I wanted to get this out while it's fresh in my mind. So looking at this, Bush AT-22, yeah, it's slightly better than the regular AT-22, but they're going to charge us $36 for it. You want to give us a weapon that's better, and you want to give us this cool skin for it, and you want to introduce cool skins? That's fantastic. I'm really excited that they're going to do that. I'm really excited that they're going to, oh look, there's more of them I didn't even see. Oh my god, okay, you know what, it fuels it even more. Okay, let me continue with what I was saying. So, it's great and all that we have all these skins. They look amazing. Look at that. It's got lightning all over it and bushland camo. This looks fantastic. How could anyone ever be upset with this? The price. And so, why are we having to pay for the same gun twice? Oh my god, there's so many skins now. That's actually really cool. But anyway, why are we having to pay for the same gun multiple times and more for the second one for not that much of a buff when we're not getting that much out of it other than a skin? You know how they should have done this? You know how they should have done all these cool new skins and gotten people hyped to play the game, not hyped to come spend more money? They should have made it an upgrade thing. You should have come over here to the jobs thing. You should have gone daily jobs, or what is it, scavenger jobs? I don't even know what the actual thing is now. Upgrade jobs? And there should be something down here. Oh, we see that you have purchased the SIG 50, the SG 50. You can click on this and upgrade it and unlock this really cool skin for it. That would be really cool. That would encourage people to go buy the SIG 50 and upgrade it. You don't even have to give us stat boosts with it, because honestly, it's already broken enough as it is. We don't need stat boosts. I mean, it's cool that you put it on, and I can see why you're doing that to justify the price, but I'd rather you just not do it at all. Just don't do it. Nexon, this has got to stop. You realize that this is the reason that a lot of people are not very happy with you as a company. Your economic policy is that of a third grader saying, give me money. It is really disgusting. It's really embarrassing to see that I have been supporting a company like this that's been doing this for so many years. It's disgusting. I understand that it's a money-making policy and that you guys have to make money. There are ways to do that many, many other games have expressed ways to do without absolutely butchering your clients' wallets. It's disgusting. Why are you doing this? I mean, we all know the answer. I'm asking a question that we all know the answer to. It's because they want money. This is the policy they've always had, and they refuse to update it. For a while, it looked like it was getting better. And when I say a while, I mean like earlier this year. I'm talking about like from like January. I hadn't come back to the game at this point yet, but I was aware of what was going on. From like January up until like maybe like September, October, it was looking pretty good. Things were getting cheap. They were lowering the prices on everything. And then they start releasing this stuff. Now, it's not the first time that we've seen reskins of things. We've seen the regular M4A1 turn into the original SOP mod, which obviously wasn't that big of a skin increase. It was a much more OP weapon, and it was hard to get a hold of, but it wasn't unreasonable in terms of like, okay, now we're going to charge you for the exact same gun a second time. Now, if you're one of those enthusiasts that really wants multiple of the same gun, they could still make it so that after you upgrade your original, you could go buy another one and put it back on there. Sure, you can pay for the same gun twice. No one should stop you from that. You have free use of your own money. Yeah, if you have this much money to spend on a game, I'm really wondering why you're your I question some of your other life choices, but that's on you. That's not my business. But my point is, how long are we going to let them get away with this? Now, I know you guys are going to immediately going to go, and I'm going to have some haters that are going to say, oh, but you do reviews on these weapons and you say they're so good. And they are. They really are. When I do my reviews, I try to remain as unbiased as I possibly can. I want to give you guys a very accurate representation of what the gun is, how well it performs, and how it's going to do against your competition. I'm going to do the very best that I can to make sure it's an unbiased review. So the other day when I did my, it was a MSR hexagon core thing, I think that's what it was, similar to this L9 Magnum down here. Anyway, I did that the other day, and I was unbiased. It's a very good weapon. It's going to perform pretty well for what it's meant to do, for quickscoping. It's terrible at long range, but I'm going to talk crap about it, and I'm going to tell you the good things about it. I'm going to be unbiased, but it's hard to remain unbiased when this is in the background of everything. This is the back end that a lot of people don't think about when I do my reviews, because I don't talk about the price. I try to keep the economics out of it. I just want to say, okay, here's what we have, here's how well it performs, how does it stand up to what we already have. I'm not going to make this video last forever, guys. This is really just a ranting video, but this is just what I wanted to bring to your attention, that feeding them and going and buying this stuff is going to continue enabling this. Now, if you're okay with that and you want to keep spending money on these kind of things, sure, I'm not going to judge you. That's your choice. It's your money. If that's the way you want to go for it. I'm not going to stop you. In fact, power to you. If you have the money to do that and you have the disposable income to do that, go for it. If this is what makes you really happy, do it. I'm not going to stand in your way, and I would be really upset if someone tried to, but for the most part, this just is not good for the majority. It's really not. It's the whole 1% problem, and in my opinion, it needs to stop. But that being said, I want to hear what you guys have to say about this. Please drop some comments down below. Get some discussion going. I want to see where we land on this issue. And if you guys are actually in favor of this, maybe I'm the odd one out. Maybe I'm the one sitting here and all you guys are thinking, dude, you're weird. We actually like buying these weapons. And maybe I am weird, but I wanted to get my thoughts out there, and I'd love to hear back from you guys. So I will see you guys in the next video. It will be a lot less heated, a lot more professional than this one was. Thank you guys for watching, though. Please rate, comment, subscribe if you like the